Back in 2006, we made a decision to move forward with a new bed tower and a campus improvement process. The total process was in a $250 million kind of price tag. And you have to remember that right after that hit, we had the big recession that just devastated the area and devastated the country. Our board and our staff and our medical staff and administration all decided to push forward with it for the best of the community. And we made some hard decisions, and I think the board made some very brave decisions to move forward. And because of that, we're in a much stronger place and a much stronger asset to the community at the end of this day. We are always mindful that we're a community property and a community asset. So what does that mean? It means we take our excess revenues over expenses and we reinvest every nickel back into the community and to bring more and more services here. I think we're going to have exciting things moving into the future. We're going to have programs that have never been seen in Sarasota before coming into the very near future, and we look forward to being part of that. Well, we have lots of different stakeholders here, from our physicians to our staff, so we involve every level. Our board certainly, but we go to our physicians and we ask them, what do they see as the future? What do they see as our strengths and weaknesses right now? How can we better serve their patients? We go to our nursing staff and we go to our other clinical staff and ask them, what do they see and what do they see in the future coming? And we try to meld all that together. And I got to tell you, on the back end of it, I always have my wife in my ear telling me, grounding me in what I should be always looking at.
Look, the Mall University Town Center will be a viable location forever. I think it's truly going to become a destination not only for the locals but tourists. And we've forged a great relationship with the community. We like to be involved with the community and other businesses and to see how we can prosper along with everybody else here in Sarasota. Well, I think the Chamber of Commerce is truly a catalyst for any community that invest into businesses. And before I even moved here, it was one of the first stops I had to discuss the Mall University Town Center and discuss with the people that at the Chamber what our objectives are and see how we can partner long term with each other, because we are going to be here for a long time. The only message I'd like to get out is I'm very excited about the opportunity that Sarasota is growing. It's going in the right direction. We've come out of the economy very strong, and hope it continues that way well beyond the future. I'm looking forward to other businesses moving in the area and also looking at the community to grow, especially Lakewood Ranch and some other areas around the Mall UTC. So the future is definitely bright for us and everybody in Sarasota.
So we ended up investing about $8.5 million last year in capital in Sarasota into our campus. A great deal of that is in technology, because we are the most technologically advanced art college anywhere in the world. There's also an investment in future, in land and buildings for the future. That we're going to be building a new soundstage right next to campus in Newtown. And so we had to get the property and acquire the property for us to be able to make that happen. In terms of concerns, of course, anytime you spend that kind of money, you get very nervous. Like, is that investment going to make a return? And especially when we're seeing a really competitive environment in higher education like never before. It is scary, but again, if you've got to be moving forward or you're going to go backwards. And to me, that's the purpose of education, is to move people forward and to move the institution forward with them.